Good afternoon, Pool Player Nation. Welcome back to Pool Dog Arena in Las Vegas for continuing coverage of this year's APA Pool Player Championships. I'm your host, Jason Bowman, and I am joined by the Hall of Fame legend, Ava Lawrence. Ava, that's 2 matches down, 2 matches still here to go in the 9-ball shootout. Up next, the gray tier, $10,000 on the line.
Well, we've been treated to 2 really good matches in the first 2, and I have no doubt that we're going to be seeing a great battle here between the 2 players in the gray tier.
Before we meet our finalists in the 9-ball shootout, let's give you a quick breakdown of some of the key rules here. Of course, APA rules will apply. Coaching is not allowed, as this is singles or individual competition. And as mentioned, 4 championships to be decided today, 1 in each skill level tier. And in this match, we will be watching the gray tier. Now let's meet our championship finalists. First, from Cary, North Carolina, Dylan Ramey. And his opponent from Milton, Ontario, Canada, Tristan Gallo. This match will be a 65-55 race, with Dylan needing 65 points to Tristan's 55. Each ball pocketed here is worth 1 point. The 9-ball is worth 2 points. The players are ready to get things started. Let's take you down into Pool Dog Arena for the start of this 9-ball shootout championship match. See Dylan on the left, Tristan on the right, lagging for break. Dylan will win the lag. Referee will prepare the rack. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty here, Ava.
You bet.
2 matches to go.
Should be 2 exciting matches, I have no doubt. Shout out to our referee here, all the referees, but this is Kevin McCarthy. He's going to rack the balls. He's been working overtime this week.
He has, working hard. There was 196 players in this gray tier. Down to the final 2.
A lot of players come out here and play, and I've been here quite a few times and never made it into the Pool Dog Arena, so these 2 should be pretty proud of themselves just making it here. Solid break. This table has been breaking well. An opportunity now for more of the powerhouses, your 7, 8s, and 9s, to be able to string some racks together. The ball table opens up nicely. Dylan can pocket this ball and avoid getting straight in. He should have a chance to come across table for the 3s. You can see it does pass by the 3-ball. By the 6-ball. Yeah, got a little far. He still has an angle. A little bit of right spin on this. Come down 2 rails for the 3. The shot here is just a hit and stick. Just dead straight on it. Stop shot, sending the 3-ball and freeze it to that 6. I drew it a little bit. I developed an opportunity for a rail first shot on the 3.
Get our first look at Tristan Gallo out of Ontario, sporting that CPA logo.
Quite a few players coming from the several leagues up in Canada area. Nice shot there, beautiful.
First point for Tristan.
Had to hit that with a little bit of low to shorten the angle. And it came out perfectly for the 4-ball. Just going to see if that 6 passes by the 7, and it does. Nice shot coming out for the side. He came up a little bit short there. Might have been safer just holding it back and shooting that in the corner pocket instead. And there you see the payout for this particular event. Every skill level tier, the 4 tiers, have the same amount of payout regardless of your ability.
Tristan been playing pool for 3 years. I feel like we've seen some players this week that are kind of new to the game, younger players, you know, that are having a lot of success early on.
You bet. Especially, what was that? The kid that, Carlos. No, somebody said they had only played for a year, and I said,
Yeah, like a year and a half or
right?
something, yeah.
But it was confirmed by a bunch of his friends that were watching.
Some people just pick it up quick.
It's a tough situation he was in there, and another chance for Tristan. If he can pocket this in the side pocket, just kind of roll it in. It'll give him a good angle on the 8 to get up for the 9.
Again, this is a 10-point differential in terms of points needed based on their skill level differential. Tristan is a 7 now. Dylan is a 8. So Dylan's going to need a full rack worth of points more to win this match. Tristan pockets the 8 in the corner. Looks to be in good shape on the 9. This will be a good start for him.
And the ever-important break.
9 ball is down. Add 2 to Kristen's total, and he will have the break when we return in just a moment.
PoolDog.com is the best place to buy billiard supplies. We have a massive selection of pool cues and billiard accessories featuring all of the top brands and styles that will help you take your game to the next level. Our top-rated customer service, same-day shipping, and 60-day satisfaction guarantee that even covers chalk cues means you can buy with confidence. Shop now and see for yourself why PoolDog.com is the pool player's best friend.
Ready to enjoy pool at a whole new level? At PoolDog.com, we know that playing your best is simply more fun. That's why we offer a huge selection of pool cues from all the top brands backed by our 60-day satisfaction guarantee, including chalked cues. Build your ideal cue with custom options like shaft upgrades, precision tips, and more. You'll feel the difference immediately with a stick that's truly an extension of you. Get the performance you need, risk-free. Find your perfect cue at PoolDog.com.
All right, welcome back to Pool Dog Arena in Las Vegas, continuing coverage of the APA 9-ball shootout. Tristan Gallo preparing to break for the first time in this match. Leading 7-3. He needs 55 total points.
A solid break. And as we've been saying, we've seen this
2 balls on the break, right?
table being friendly. Yep. I'm not sure.
The 1 and the 8.
He's got the 3-way combo here, but I'm not sure that he can hit the 2 ball thin enough to get to that 5. If he hits it straight on, it's not going to do it, so he would have to really cut the 2. He might be able to follow thin hit and make the 5 with the cue ball. Well, too thick. I'll bring Dylan back to the table again, and we're going to see if he's going to, I would think he's going to just roll this up, 2 ball into the rail, hide behind the 7. Relatively easy defensive shot here. Oh, he just clipped the 7. Anything but that.
Ontario versus North Carolina here in this gray tier 9-ball shootout finale.
That's too firm. At least the 2 ball ended up on the close to the cushion up there, but he wanted to have the cue ball behind the 4. Tristan has an opportunity here. Huge pocket there for that 5. I would definitely go ahead and go for this bank with the 5 ball being where it is. There you go. Oh, just barely missed it.
Turns the table back over to Tristan. Object ball's being a little stubborn in this first rack.
Mm-hmm. Elusive 2 ball here.
Second rack, I'm sorry. Dylan learned the game from his dad, Joe. Started playing when he turned 18. Dad did a good job, didn't he?
I sure did.
As he pockets that 2 in the top corner. His 4th point of the match.
It's a tricky 3-6 combination here. It's easy to overcut this. If he makes this, just got to worry about getting behind. Yeah. Just got a little bit of luck there, though. I don't see a path for him to get to the 3 ball. And if he can just see the tiniest sliver of it. Not an easy kick situation here either. The 3-rail kick is out of the question because of where the balls are. So he's going to have to try to go 1 cushion without making contact with the 4, and still going to be a close hit with a 6 being right there. All right, much needed opportunity here for Dylan coming to the table. He needs 10 more points than Tristan does to win, and he's down 9-4. So ball in hand in this situation, he can do some damage on this rack. Nice smooth draw here with some left spin could bring him out here for the 5 ball in this corner. He's see if he can get the back out there. Oh, he spun it all the way around. That'll work. Just barely got back the 7. He'll take that.
Dylan also wanted to thank his coach. He's got a coach, David Baranski. It's a little hard to read.
Yeah,
This is all handwritten. So David Baranski, his coach, his teammates throughout the years as well. Looks like he's had some good guidance there in North Carolina.
It's a great pool community.
Yeah, it is.
In that area.
Cary, that's outside Charlotte.
Outside of Raleigh.
Raleigh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful area.
I believe I saw their league operator somewhere as well. He wants that to stop. All right. Close that gap a little bit, but I know he had plans on picking up a few more points than that in this rack.
Yeah, he's within 2, but he does have the 10-point differential. So Tristan's going to look to extend his lead here. It'll be a dead ball on the 6 as he scratches after it's pocketed. Table back to Dylan now with ball in hand and a chance to pick up 3 points. And to take his first lead in terms of ball count. And Dylan gets those last 3 points. He'll have the break when we return in just a moment.
The Westgate Las Vegas Resort and Casino. Legendary. Vegas. Fun. Enjoy Westgate's classic gaming and entertainment. Savor fine dining. and experience the world's largest sportsbook, Westgate Superbook. It's all at the Westgate Las Vegas Resort and Casino.
Ever wonder how good players can glide around the table pocketing balls? It's not luck or magic, it's cue ball control. Understanding the natural path of the cue ball is the first step to control. Then you'll learn how applying different spin will alter that path to get in position for your next ball. Want to control the cue ball like an expert? Discover this full tutorial, plus bonus drills in our Pool Dog Academy training archive. Dive in and start playing better pool.
Welcome back to Pool Dog Arena. Crowd filling in here throughout the day, watching this gray tier now, the 9-ball shootout. Dylan Ramey at the table.
Oh, raining balls on this one.
Wow.
Solid.
3 balls on the break. See the 1 ball.
Obviously just a bank shot here on the 1, but there's no real shot on the 2 after that. Don't think that 2 passes. Just going to take a look and see if there's any way to sneak by there. I think he's going to duck here, play safety, get behind the 9. That's pretty well done.
That'll
right
work.
there.
That'll work.
The kind of safe you expect from a skill level 8. Oh, he just skimmed the 9 and broke up that little situation there. Another opportunity for Dylan Ramey to get to the table and extend his lead.
Confirming the foul. Ball in hand to Dylan. Play the combination here.
Yeah, you want to make sure that you hit the right side of this 3 so the 2 stays there. Well, now we're going to see a 4-9 combination here. Or are we going to see him try to get on the other side of the 4 and pick up the maximum amount of points he can get? Normally, combinations of the 9 is awesome. But in this format where you go by point, that's what you want to do right there so that you can run out and get 4 more points instead of 2 in this rack.
See some of the numbers here. 196 players in the gray tier. 15 championships here at the Westgate this week.
Yeah, he overdrew that a bit. It's going to have to go all the way around the table here, making the 5 ball here, and come down 1, 2, 3, 4, back down for the 9 ball.
Opportunity for Tristan.
Little defensive shot instead. He didn't like it. Letting the cue ball fly. Had to go the safe route. Nice shot.
All right. Chance for 2 more points for Tristan. Nicely done. That'll take him to 12 points, and he will have the break in this next rack when we return. And we're back here at Pool Dog Arena. Tristan Gallo at the table preparing to break. Tristan wanted to give a shout out to his parents and his sisters all watching his matches and supporting him. Also mentioned Angie and Dennis for all their support.
Another good break, but
just nothing
came up
falling
dry.
there.
Yeah. Dylan has a shot on the 1 in the side here. Cue ball will naturally feed down towards where the 2 is, so it's a speed shot. Even if he happens to go into the 7, he should have a decent shot on the 2. Oh, it just nudged the 4. Both of these guys look relatively calm and comfortable. The nerves in here, it's a whole different atmosphere, a whole different table, the lighting. Everybody watching at home, the pressure. It's a whole different deal than what's been going on in the playing in the main arena. Great chance here. Just roll this in. You don't have to really put any spin on it. Go straight up again towards the center of the table. Or do that. That'll work. Main thing is this is the angle you want to be able to easily get over on the 7. So far, so good.
Dylan's starting to pull away a little bit here in this match.
Yeah, he's
now up 12 points. There is the 10-point differential, so is leading here officially or unofficially, however you want to look at it, I guess. 3 more points on the table. Make that 2. He's up to 25.
It's a good shot, and this shot in the side pocket to not only pick up 2 more points, but have the ever important break shot after this.
2 more points for Dylan Ramey. He will have the break when we return in just a moment.
I've always just been impressed when you first walk in to one of the main tournament rooms. Like if you've never been there before and you walk in, it is just a jaw-dropping experience.
all the prep work, everything that goes into it, all the different teams that have to come together, all the work that goes into it, basically from beginning to end.
Timing has to be on point or we're behind. If our schedule is off, we don't have an event.
PoolDog.com is the best place to buy billiard supplies. We have a massive selection of pool cues and billiard accessories featuring all of the top brands and styles. Shop now and see for yourself why PoolDog.com is the pool player's best friend.
And we're back at Pool Dog Arena, continuing coverage of the APA 9-ball shootout. We are now in the gray tier. Dylan Ramey, a 15-point lead currently, needs a total of 65. He's not going to add to that total on the break. So we'll see Tristan Gallo once again.
All right, nice billiard. One ball got away a little bit, but he's got the one ball on the side. Just have to try to avoid the traffic. If he can get a solid hit, he could possibly go into these and break them open and still have a shot on the 2. But I think it might be too thin for that. Yeah. Well, you saw his expression there being jacked up over this 6 of all the places. You just got to take your time here and really just, this is, for me, this is the only time I stare down that cue ball. Normally I always look at the object ball before shooting, but when you line up, when it's that kind of a shot, you want to just focus on lining it up, feel comfortable, and then stare at that cue ball. Make sure you hit the cue ball in the center. Oh, miscue. That was bad timing for it. We've seen quite a few here. And again, we go back to the dry conditions here in Las Vegas. It's harder for that chalk to stay on the tip. Chalking up, even regardless of what kind of chalk you use, I would chalk up before every shot, because it's just, we saw that even I think in the Masters, it's just easy to miscue. Whoops.
Well, Dylan
That
returns
was
the
careless there.
mistake. That'll be a dead ball. And Tristan will now have ball in hand.
We'll see what Tristan decides to do here.
Can never be too high or too low in these matches, right?
I think he's going to go ahead and guarantee himself the 5 and the 6. And then figure out what to do with the 7 after that. Maybe go for a bank shot. You can always play a safety. You can do a lot less now that he ended up almost dead straight in on the rail on this 6. You can't do much with the cue ball. You don't want to risk missing it. He's got to take what you got. We'll see if he's going to go for this bank shot, or if he's going to try to thin the 7 in towards the 9. You could always try to thin this and come this way with the cue ball and leave the 7 down there. But I have a feeling that he's going for the bank shot here. Just short.
So at 27-17, and based on the 10-point differential needed to win. We're basically tied here.
Yep, exactly.
Now, Dylan is at the table, however. So this tie may not last long. Going to play it safe.
Left a makeable bank here. For Tristan, we haven't seen much defensive shot being played by these two. So if I were a betting woman, I would bet that he would be going for the bank right here.
As though you're not a betting woman?
I didn't say that. I just said if I were. Just leave that out there.
Another point for Tristan. Now trails by just 9 in terms of points from balls made.
I actually think that the Westgate appreciates that I make a bet once in a while. Nicely done. And I love that all 3 matches have been close so far. I mean, the first 2 were close, kind of could have gone either way, all the way. And we're there again.
All right, Tristan with 2 more points at the end of that rack. He will have the break when we return in just a moment.
Ever wonder how good players can glide around the table pocketing balls? It's not luck or magic, it's cue ball control. Understanding the natural path of the cue ball is the first step to control. Then you'll learn how applying different spin will alter that path to get in position for your next ball. Want to control the cue ball like an expert? Discover this full tutorial, plus bonus drills in our Pool Dog Academy training archive. Dive in and start playing better pool.
And we're back here in Pool Dog Arena in Las Vegas, continuing coverage of the APA 9-ball shootout, gray tier. Tristan Gallo from Ontario is at the table, preparing to break.
Oh, 5-ball just snuck in there, and not an easy shot at the 1, but better not having one than not having one at all.
Tristan up to 22 points.
All right, that's decent save. He would love to have snookered Dylan, but it's the next best thing here. A lot of blockers on that side of the table, so if you can, anytime you can leave the object ball down there and to attempt to kind of get the cue ball around to that side of the table for a snooker. Not too shabby. Going to try to curve the cue ball around just a slight bit. Let a left spin, hit down on it, nicely done. It's been a fun week here, though, I have to say.
It's gone quick.
Yeah, it's gone
really
quick.
gone by quick. We've, it's stayed so busy here in Pool Dog Arena with all the matches.
Yeah.
15 in 6 days, right? Basically since Monday. Yeah, 6 days in a row.
And it being so dry here, it's like your voice is starting to go.
We're still got it, though.
Still barely. That's almost a good shot. It's just a little bit of right spin missing there to bring it behind at 7.
Would you say it's been a jaw-dropping experience for you here in
It has.
Las Vegas this week?
It has. Very much so.
See the crowd here in Pool Dog Arena. Tristan with another safety there.
Give a little shout out here to everybody involved in making the Pool Dog Arena happen, from staging to the great crew that's done tremendous prep work.
I love to see how excited people get. It does take a lot of prep work, and the timing has to be on point.
You bet.
If not, we don't have an event.
That's exactly right.
I think I've heard that somewhere before. But I do love to see the way people react to this room. You know, you have people coming in, even if they're not playing on the table, they're coming in, getting photos taken. There's a lot of excitement about this particular space here, and the event in general, of course. But
all the pro, like I said, I've said this before, all the pro events that I played in for many, many years, and then did commentary for many years. This is, especially early on, this production is way better than it was on ESPN3 back in the day. That improved also as we went along, but other than some of the instant replays and that type of thing, it's just it's a treat. It's pretty amazing what the crew here has accomplished.
I feel like Tristan's kind of hit another gear here in this match. He's within 3 points of Dylan and needs 10 fewer points to win the match. Picks up another one there.
Yeah. Unfortunately for him, I guess he's got a good shot. The 3 ball it's not too far over. He still has a shot at it. This would be a huge deal if he could run this rack. Oh, I don't know. I don't think you can see it now. Always scary when you unintentionally go into balls. Can turn a pretty layout to the end of your turn. He had a really good kick shot earlier. See if he can make this. Nice effort. And not a bad leave either. It was funny, I was talking to Fedor Gorst, who has been here and entertaining, taking challenge matches and photos and everything else, saying to him, I said, so where are you going next? He goes, I don't know.
The life of a pool player.
Yeah,
I don't
know. Somebody will tell me where I'm supposed to be.
Interesting.
He's a sweet kid. Good guy.
There's a lot more tournament options now for the pro players.
Yes.
Than there were, and they're kind of all over the globe. I mean, I think that's the challenging part for many of them is, does it make sense to go to the other side of the planet for a tournament? Are there a few over there? Do you stay here and play smaller stuff? That kind of thing. Eight in the corner for Dylan. Yeah, bright future ahead for Mr. Gorst, no doubt.
Yeah, and already, as young as he is, a bright past, I might add, and present. He's
seems to have a good head on his shoulders, too. Smart.
Yeah.
9 in the side goes for Dylan. He's up to 32 points, and he will have the break when we return in just a moment.
Dylan Ramey is going to come back to the table here and break in this rack. We're about halfway through the match. 32-26, 65-55 race. And it's a good break, but nothing fell, so that's going to bring Tristan Gallo back from Ontario, Canada. It's got a nice little layout here if you can avoid getting stuck behind the 7. Bring the cue ball down just a tad of left spin on this and come down for the 2. Yep, got away from the 7, so now this is looking awfully pretty. Just getting back up over for the 3 ball. He can play it in the side, or he can draw it with some right spin to get towards the side cushion. Oh, too soft. Yep. Tougher cut than he would like now instead on the 3 ball. Beauty is he doesn't have to do much. Just avoid the scratch. Other than that, he should have some kind of a shot on the 4. Maybe not the one he planned on, but it's makeable. It's almost straight into the corner pocket down here. If he makes it in the side, though, if he can make it in here, then he should be able to drift over for a good shot on the 5. Now, I'll have to bank it up here. That brought him within 2 points. The advantage for Tristan is his race is 10 points less than Dylan Ramey's. Nice.
Nicely done.
Nice shot.
A lot of momentum now for Tristan. Up to 31 points.
Needs to come with a similar shot here. Well done. Both players really look like they have kind of settled down now, comfortable with the table and the environment and the situation. So there's a reason why these two made it here, just kind of figuring out how to get over nerves. Just play your game. A lot of great players have been here in every tier. It's about not just about playing well, but it's keeping it together, playing smart, forgiving yourself if you make a mistake.
Strong rack for Tristan.
Well played.
Finishes it off with that 9 ball. He is up to 36 points. Needs 55 for the win, and he'll have the break when we return in just a moment.
PoolDog.com is the best place to buy billiard supplies. We have a massive selection of pool cues and billiard accessories featuring all of the top brands and styles. Shop now and see for yourself why PoolDog.com is the pool player's best friend.
Welcome back to Pool Dog Arena in Las Vegas. Make sure we give a shout out to our other sponsors. In addition to Pool Dog, we've got Kamui Tips, Action Cues, Aramith Balls, and Diamond Tables. Had 369 diamond tables at this year's event. I suppose that means we had 369 sets of airmouth balls, too.
I guess so.
Maybe
And
a couple
maybe a few
extras hidden
extras.
somewhere.
All right, ball went on the break there. 2 ball down.
Tristan's got the momentum.
Sure does. Managed to get a shot here. If he can just hold the cue ball there, bring it out from the rail just a little bit. It's going to have the 3 balls open. I believe Tristan is, at least this tournament, is the first Canadian we've had play in, right, Jason?
And this at this year's
At this
event,
event?
yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that earlier.
Looks like Tristan is going to play safety here. I wanted to get behind the 9, not to go into the 9. And instead, it's a bit disastrous with a 3 just stopping right in front of the side pocket. Let's see what he's going to come up with here. It's always hard when you're not familiar with somebody's game to know if they're offensive.
Nice.
Well, that kind of solved that question. Offensive or
Wow.
defensive player.
Wow.
Again, Dylan has some work to do. He needs to make 10 more points than Tristan. During the tournament at some point, he went from a skill level 7 to 8. As you know, we input after each round. And when you're playing out here, not only your league matches, but your singles board match, your regional championship
Gonna
matches.
get a little luck there.
And all the matches here, they all are in the system, obviously. So if you make it out here to Vegas, there should be another 4 points from here. Just get the cue ball up for the 8.
Eight ball in the side pocket for Tristan. Looking very good at this point. Up to 41 points.
Put him within 12 points from the championship.
And he will have the break when we return in just a moment.
Westgate Las Vegas Resort and Casino. Legendary. Vegas. Fun. Enjoy Westgate's classic gaming and entertainment. Savor fine dining. And experience the world's largest sportsbook, Westgate Superbook. It's all at the Westgate Las Vegas Resort and Casino.
We're back here at Pool Dog Arena at the Westgate Las Vegas. Tristan Gallo at the table, now 12 points away from victory. Again, there are 10 points possible in each rack. 1 point per ball made. 2 points for the 9 ball.
Nothing's going to go except for the cue ball.
That's maybe the one aspect of this match that has not gone Tristan's way, the breaks.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, neither player has in the last match we see that sometimes you have to take a little speed off. They're both kind of using a pop break. And in the last couple matches we saw balls going 2-3 balls going on the break, so you just have to kind of listen to the table.
We have one match still to be played today here in Pool Dog Arena. That is the black tier, our highest skill-leveled players. That was set to begin at 2 p.m. Pacific here in Las Vegas, but we're going to obviously be starting late because we're still watching a match now, Ava.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's a match here, then there can't be another match here at the same time.
Right.
Make sense?
Makes sense.
Got it. So we will get that match going probably 15 to 20 minutes after the conclusion of this match.
In the meantime, when it rains and pours, Dylan scratched there. Got a little fortunate making the ball, but then scratched, and now ball in hand for Tristan here, and it's a nice little layout he's got. And he will be one ball. He would need to go into, oh, wow, hold on a second. He didn't like that. He doesn't look too awfully upset, so I guess it can get by the 9. Looked for a second, it was frozen to it, but there's enough space where he can actually make this 5 ball and come across for the 6. All right, opportunity missed there. We're going to bring Dylan back to the table again. Pretty little angle to stun the cue ball. Have it come back for the 7.
Dylan looking to put together a little run of his own. Trails by 7 points, but he needs 10 points more than Tristan.
We haven't seen either one of these guys run a wreck yet that I can recall. They're both very capable, but the table has not really, neither one of them have figured out the break yet. And when they do, getting a shot on the 1 to start their run has been a little elusive also, so we'll see if he can put something together here. Getting closer.
2 more points there for Dylan, and he'll have the break when we return in just a moment.
PoolDog.com is the best place to buy billiard supplies. We have a massive selection of pool cues and billiard accessories featuring all of the top brands and styles that will help you take your game to the next level. Our top-rated customer service, same-day shipping, and 60-day satisfaction guarantee that even covers chalk cues means you can buy with confidence. Shop now and see for yourself why PoolDog.com is the pool player's best friend.
Ready to enjoy pool at a whole new level? At PoolDog.com, we know that playing your best is simply more fun. That's why we offer a huge selection of pool cues from all the top brands backed by our 60-day satisfaction guarantee, including chalked cues. Build your ideal cue with custom options like shaft upgrades, precision tips, and more. You'll feel the difference immediately with a stick that's truly an extension of you. Get the performance you need, risk-free. Find your perfect cue at PoolDog.com.
All right, welcome back to Pool Dog Arena. The battle continues here in the gray tier of the 9-ball shootout. Dylan Ramey within 3 points of Tristan Gallo, though needs 10 points more than Tristan to win the match.
There's a good
Couple
break.
balls in the break, nearly had the 9
There's
in the
the break he's been waiting for right there. Other than the 3 ball getting in the way of the cue ball a little bit. It looks pretty good. He's got a 1-9 combo here. It's not what you want. You'd rather run and get all the points on the table that is available. I'm not sure it passes by the 9, so I think he's going to go for the... Oh, he went for the combo.
Combo does not go, and that brings Tristan back to the table. Tristan Ava is 10 points away from victory. Of course, with a couple balls already off the table, he cannot achieve that in this particular rack.
got a little fortunate there. That little nick on the 7 may have brought it to where Dylan cannot make the 1. Tough for us to tell here.
Watch this.
Oh, 8 ball?
Oh,
No, sorry. And one
That was
more
close.
opportunity for Tristan. There's Frank.
Pool Dog Frank, our buddy. Pool Dog Frank's been around a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how old he is, but really getting up there in those dog years. One in the corner goes.
Oh, that's a sweet little kiss there.
Down to 9 points for Tristan. Single digits.
See what happens after this combo here. He's got to pay attention in case both balls go in. He needs to get a position on the 4. Oh, hit it off a little bit. But an excellent chance here shooting this 3 ball in the side pocket. Let the cue ball come down one cushion, back up for the 4 on the same side.
Things are looking good for Tristan. 4 points still on the table. He's 6 points away from victory.
And if he can get this, he'll have the break. And it's not unheard of, making 2 balls on the break and 9 ball. Just got to keep his cool here. Drift the cue ball down. Oh, he's just going to roll it in. All right, take the tougher shot. That makes sense.
Big 2 points here on the table with the break. And those 2 points go to Tristan Gallo. He's 2 points away from victory, folks, and he's going to have the break when we return in just a moment.
The Westgate Las Vegas Resort and Casino. Legendary. Vegas. Fun. Enjoy Westgate's classic gaming and entertainment. Savor fine dining. And experience the world's largest sportsbook, Westgate Superbook. It's all at the Westgate Las Vegas Resort and Casino.
Ever wonder how good players can glide around the table pocketing balls? It's not luck or magic, it's cue ball control. Understanding the natural path of the cue ball is the first step to control. Then you'll learn how applying different spin will alter that path to get in position for your next ball. Want to control the cue ball like an expert? Discover this full tutorial, plus bonus drills in our Pool Dog Academy training archive. Dive in and start playing better pool.
All right, folks, welcome back to Pool Dog Arena. Tristan Gallo of Ontario at the table needs 2 balls to fall on this break for the victory. Let's see if he can get it right here.
One.
Gonna have to get it the old-fashioned
thinking 2
way
right
here.
there.
1 point away now. Looks to be able to see
This
that
is the
one ball
shot you
just
want
fine.
right there for the championship. You know, just a little tap in. Thank you very much after the break.
And Tristan Gallo of Ontario is the 2026 9-ball shootout champion in the gray tier. Going to be taking that trophy back to Canada.
Champion in the gray tier. Tell us how it feels.
Feels amazing, feels surreal.
Take us through what was going through your head before that last rack there. While you were sitting there waiting, knew you only needed 2 points to win. What's going through your head?
Stop shaking, just make the ball. That's it.
How do you prepare yourself going from, the tournament out there to being under the bright lights here in the Pool Dog Arena?
Just trying to just stare at the table, and that's all I'm doing, just play my game.
Focus on your game? Okay. How about your journey to get here? Tell us a little bit about your journey to get here to Vegas.
Well, I play almost every single day, and it's good to know that all my efforts finally paying off. I don't really have much to say.
What makes this win special to you?
This is the first major tournament I've ever won. I've been focusing on my stroke, just trying to improve every day, and it's finally paying off.
Any plans for that $10,000?
Nope. Savings.
Going home with you, right?
Yeah, of course.
Anybody that you'd like to say hi to shout out today?
Yeah, all my family and friends watching. My girlfriend Kylie's here, and all my friends over here. Yeah.
Amazing. Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, congratulations to our new 9-ball shootout champion from Ontario, Tristan Gallo, taking home that $10,000 prize package. Folks, we're going to be back in about 15 minutes with continuing coverage of this year's APA Pool Player Championships. Make sure you come back and join us.